corner of 10th Street, scoop me in the MPV.
What up, though, y'all? This is Antlive checking in live from my man cave in the backyard of Houston. You see all of Detroit attire because I'm a Detroit guy, but I'm out here in Houston. I'm gonna give you my opinion, and I'm gonna review the new Light Years album with DJ Premier and my man Nas. Now, let me just let y'all give y'all a little background on me. Since this is my first official podcast show, I gotta let y'all know. I've been in hip hop from 1980 to this present day. So I started in the game when I was like 10 years old. I'm 55 now. So when I kind of give you my review, it's a little bit more in depth because the thing with me is I'm still an active artist. I still tour overseas. I still make records, and I'm still producing for the best of them. Got a new joint coming out with Ice-T and MC8 in the next coming weeks on the new Bishop Lamont album. But other than that, yeah, we keep it thorough and we keep it real. Nas is one of my favorite artists of all time, and Premier is definitely one of my favorite producers of all time. But as I kind of went through this Light Years album, I was, have to keep it honest with you guys, I was a little bit, as my Uncle Steve would say, perturbed from what I was hearing. I was expecting a little bit more. As Nas and Premier wanted to do, they wanted to take it back to the essence of hip hop, and I get it. But as we go into this album, I didn't get it because they missed us on a lot of things. You know, no, we didn't want them to recreate 1994 when Premier produced New York State of Mind and Represent on that Illmatic album. We didn't want that, but we wanted something better. We wanted to hear growth. And at 55 years old, I don't need to hear any drug talk. I'm beyond those years. You understand what I'm saying? So I need you to kind of, Nas, continue what you were doing with Hit Boy and give us a new improved Premier sound. So I don't think we got that on this album. I want to go through a few songs with y'all. I don't want to keep y'all long because the ideal is for me to give you my review, get in and get out. But as I went through this album, y'all, I'll start off with this first song.
Soloist, vocalist, maestro, this fish grease, recipes.
My life is real. I gotta be honest. There was nothing real about the beat on this one. It sounded like my grandsons went in my studio and banged on my piano and sequenced it and gave it to Nas to rap on. Nas tried to even give you the old New York State of Mind, crime life lyrics where he's talking about guns and stuff. I don't need to hear that at this point in stage in my life. Nas, you could have gave me a little bit better. But as we go to the next song, Get Ready. Oh, no, that's an old sample. I think 1,000 rappers have used that one throughout the years from the 80s to the 90s to the 2000s to the current day. So Premier, you could have missed me with that one. I understand what y'all was trying to do. Yo, give us the all old school grit. But Premier, what you normally did is you never took loops or some sounds that we all knew. You always made it your own, so that you missed me with this one. Let's go. New York State of Mind 3.
Old joint.
Some folks like to get away.
They started out with Billy Joe, and I'm getting where he's going, but the beat totally does something different, and it wasn't off the sample of this chorus. Feel me? I think he's gonna loop something like that.
Steel toe, construct, walk, Nike shorts at night.
That's hard.
Stress and cut your life short. I'm from egg rolls and duck sauce, where the feds rolled on duck short. City Island and say less. Plenty.
So now my ear is starting to pick up during this album. We're at song number 3, and let's see what we're gonna do from here, because now he's got me a little with this New York State of Mind. The lyrics are a little gritty, and the beat is even nastier. It drags like a Premier beat should. So let's see where we go from here, y'all. Welcome to the underground.
We gotta go deep, deep, deep to the underground.
I can rock with that.
Take every breath out of my body if I don't stay real. For life, yeah. Turn it up, turn it up, yeah.
Yeah. Premier's doing something with the beat on this.
To the underground. That basement life, way underneath the earth. Dig up dirt, termites and baby mice.
I like that, y'all. So now he gave us a little bit more grit. The beat is picking up. the guitar sounds familiar, but it doesn't sound familiar because I've never heard another rapper use it. So I kind of like the way Premier went with it. So he goes from drag, nasty, concrete, boom bap with the New York State of Mind to this new one. So let's see what a Madman comes out to be.
About the music business now in general right now, in comparison to before, when you first started?
Well, there's much more respect. They respect it as an art form now.
Well, what were the feelings back then when you first started?
I like the intro skits.
Nigga music.
I don't give a goddamn. It's Nas.
Yeah, Premier does his thing on the choruses.
Murderous material made by a madman.
So now you can see the album picking up.
I don't give a goddamn.
Right now, we got 3 in a row, y'all. First 2 shaky, last 3, yeah.
Cop acres, I do this for thinkers. Salute to Sasha Jenkins. And door knocker, fly ladies, Gucci link gangsters. And rappers that use one producer. You know that Metro boom in the future, we still on.
Yo, that's a Madman track. I can appreciate this joint right here. I can appreciate this one. Let's see if you can still get me Nas and DJ Premier. I've been waiting a long time to hear this. Right now, I see you at, you went 3 for 2 right now. All right, here we go. We on song 6 right now. Pause tapes, here we go.
I made a beat. I had a cassette player in my grandma's crib. I didn't have all, the extravagant equipment. This is back in the late 80s.
They got Havoc to open it up.
Listen to
My
music
guy.
on the radio that I liked, particularly old school, like 70s. And I would record it, and then after I recorded a certain part that I liked, I would record, loop, until it just became one beat. And, that was the beginning of me making beats.
Okay.
Record, loop. Record, loop.
I like the hardness in it, but it's a little thin for me. Not when I'm hearing.
Record, loop.
What's his name? Maestro Williams?
Drive-in movie, no roofs on a bunch of Benzes. Let's try
Alchemist Beats. I like the grittiness. But when I'm hearing guys like Alchemist and Conductor Williams and all of these guys with these new boom bap beats that are just raw as hell, Premier, you gotta step it up. You gotta step it up. It ain't got nothing to do with equipment. It got nothing to do with keeping it real and raw and all of that. We want that. That's what we wanted out of this. But you gotta give us better beats though. That right there, this one even made the Illmatic album. You gotta think about this. Will some of these beats even make the Illmatic album? Listen, man, I don't want to keep y'all too long, right? But I had to come in and check in and give you my thoughts on this album. And after reviewing most of this album, y'all, I gotta go with a 3.5 out of 5 mics. If I was working for The Source and Benzino and Dave Mays back in the day, yeah, I would have gave it a 3.5. And I have to keep it real. A lot of these songs wouldn't even made it to Illmatic. Great effort, Nas. Great effort, Premier. We appreciate your efforts. But after hearing what you did with Hit Boy, you gotta give me better, boy. That's peace, y'all.